Hey, what's up, all? A little slower introduction to Hell's Corner. This is really an overview. I have not even begun to play this yet. I'm not even that advanced in ASL, but I just wanted to show you the map. Spend a little time on the map. Just kind of taking a look at it. So basically, these kind of cover the battles. I don't know much about the Pacific War, so I'll start with that. But this is, if you watch the first couple episodes of The Pacific on HBO. This is where some of that takes place. I don't think the scenarios capture the exact battle they fought. I'm not sure. Maybe someone could talk in the comments. I did some cursory research about it, and it seemed like the timing's a little different. But I think a lot of what you see takes place in like this area over here, the sand spit. Basically, it's Guadalcanal Canal, and the Marines have been left abandoned here by the Navy because they'd lost a bunch of ships at sea. And so they're kind of surviving out here, and the Japanese kind of keep flooding the island, trying to take the landing field that the Marines took earlier. So what you're doing is you're fighting in this area here, stopping. I think it's mainly Japanese attacks. We'll see that when we go through the scenarios. But anyway, real quick history. This was designed for Operation Watchtower historical ASL study. But it wasn't included for a variety of reasons. I'm sure someone can comment down below why. But then when they reprinted Rising Sun, the Japanese specific module for ASL, they included this. They threw it in there. So if you got a Rising Sun box today from MMP, you got to make sure it's the right edition, but the right copy, but you would get this in here. However, tons of people already own the starter or the Rising Sun. They just had a copy of it out not too long ago in ASL terms. Anyway, so they released this with that, and it was, I'll say $20. I'm not even sure it was $20, but let's say it was $20. But I got it with the rule books. I did a little video of that. But I just wanted to spend some time looking at the map in the scenarios just real quick. Anyway, so I think it's pretty cool that they included that. I'm a huge fan. It's why I got back into ASL is for the historical scenarios. And the geomorphic scenarios will be for training, just trying to understand how rules work. But I really got them for these. And I like these because they're smaller ones you can see. So let's just look real quick at the map and just look. So you got lots of elevation here. Jungle, which I'm not super familiar with, but it's, a bear. You can see lots of wood, so this is going to be tough. I think the line of sight's pretty short. I don't even know if you can see past any of that, really, because I think this all blocks line of sight. Got some trails, some other features in here. That's kind of interesting it's kind of a little clearing there. I think this is interesting. You got a log here, one log bridge. I think that's fascinating that they have that. I don't know why. I think elevation-wise, that's interesting. That goes back down. So this is here, but I don't think you could see. So you could see all the way over here, I believe. Because that's the same color as that. And the trees, I think, go up to that level. Again, elevations are something I need to figure out in ASL. And I think this is a deeper. I think this is ground level 0, and I think this goes down 1, I think. So anyway, lots of elevation. What else did I find interesting about this map? Just lines of sight are just crazy, of course, in the Pacific. Trail breaks and things through there. I don't know if that's the right term. Then you got the village here, sand, span spit. I think, the Marines are set up over here, and the Japanese just send human waves across. I'm assuming they can cross here. I don't know about here, though. That'll be interesting. If they can't cross here, you can cross here. You must be able to. I bet you it just takes you a turn. I bet you get stuck in there or something. So that's cool. Pretty cool map. Lots of details. I like the names. So if I would do some reading, I could need to read Sledge's book and all that. I could probably get more information about this. I don't know if there's a bibliography in the back of this. So that's the map. Got your sand number and all that, and I don't even know what NVR stands for yet, which is fun that I don't know what that means. And I like this little cute orchard all over here by itself. So there's the map. I think it's pretty cool. So then you can see here on the map that where the 5 scenarios take place. It's pretty small areas, really, in relation to the scenario that it is. So you can see they take place in August, September, and 3 in October. I find this an interesting map here, just this little section right here. And then most of the action takes place here, you know, like right here, here, and then just one more hex over. So let's take a look at the scenarios so we can kind of get an idea about what's going on here. It's on the back of the cover. These will be going, I'm just going to put these in my Rising Sun box. I feel like they're relatively small. Jungle, I don't understand, you know, I think it slows you down a little bit, but pretty small scenarios, and I'm on board with that. Shows you where to play it. Bailey's Demise, again, smaller section. Again, fairly small, relatively speaking. Short turns. Samurai Sunset, again, a small corner. Oh, I see the map's turned. Actually, the map, I don't know, it's turned this way. Anyway, again, 6.5 turns. I'm getting some numbers up there now. Wailing Good Time, I don't know about that. HC4, 5.5 turns. Again, fairly small. What is that? 10, that's a pretty good number. And lastly, HC5. This one looks a little beefier to me. Got some tanks now, some vehicles, Japanese vehicles, which will be interesting. No American vehicles. Oh, nope, there are, I'm sorry. Bam. And then counters, I don't even know what they are. So the Sand Spit. So we know where that takes place. So there you go. So Japan moves first on that one. American moves first on that one. Japan moves first on 3. 2 is Americans move first, and then Americans move first. So, so that is that for Hell's Corner. I think it's a good buy if you don't have it, and because then the price is relatively inexpensive, and you get 5 scenarios on a really cool map. It's a little glary, but I'm going to put Plexi on it anyway, and I'm not too worried about it. It's not too bad. I've seen worse. And when you get it over it, it kind of dulls out. But nice quality. A little thicker. These are good quality. These are good card stock here. So good MMP quality. Thanks a lot for that. And that's it for Hell's Corner. We'll see you.